No, 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 no. No, no, no. Steven, what are you doing? Hmm? What you doing? Water? I don't want any water. I don't want water. Stop. Stop? Yeah, stop. Yeah. Stop. Stop. Come sit here. Come on, sit here.
Hi, Three Blade Ceiling fan. Welcome to YouTube Live. Hi, GG4.
Say hi. So today I have Xander and Zaven with me. I don't know how long I can stay on this thing with them, both of them. Xander is busy with who now? Blippy? Oh, he's busy with Blippy. Hi, Alison. Thank you for joining. Hi, Lisa. There was a article we were gonna talk about this week. What was it again?
There was?
Yeah, man. I remember I said we need to share this article with the group.
Yeah, tell them
Yeah,
hi.
tell them hi. You're saying hi. Yeah, we forgot to introduce. This is Zaven. So Zaven is he 18 months? Or
20 months.
20 months. Zaven, look, say hi. You gonna say hi? Hmm? Can you see them? That's Anthony. You see Anthony? You see My Serenity, Lisa Marie.
Connie says hi. Alea says hi, Saban.
Says hi, Zaven. Good afternoon, ladies and Zaven. Spelling Xaven. Zaven. Hmm? Is that your name? Hmm? Is that your name?
Tell grandma yes.
Zaven?
He's just fascinated looking at himself.
You're looking at it. Oh, you can see us. Please say hi to grandma. Say hi to grandma.
Three Blade says, when a seller asks for cash only offers, does that mean there is a tenant in the property who won't leave? Does the seller have to disclose someone in the property?
They should.
But
They should tell you it's tenanted, but they don't necessarily mean that because they're asking for cash only. Usually, it's because of a breach that they can't seem to get around. Maybe they built the property too far forward, or they built too far backwards and on the back wall.
Or they breach the government.
Bridge government sidewalk. Right. Hi, King Lavish. Happy Sunday. Hi. GG4 saying hi, Zaven. Here. Says hi, Zaven. What is it? You say hi? You get the hang of it yet? Hmm? Hi, Kay. Yeah. Say hi, everybody. Hi.
Jackie says, hi, ladies. I'm early today. Yes.
Early. Jackie's early. Yeah. It's just 3:06 actually. We're only going to be here maybe for half hour to 1 hour. So ask the questions early because we are hanging out with Xander and Zaven for the next 2 weeks. We don't have any babysitter, it's just us.
I think we are the babysitters.
We are the babysitters. We are the babysitters. So
we have a YouTube live next week?
No, I don't think so. It's Christmas Eve. Mm-hmm. Everybody should be so busy on Christmas Eve. Right. I don't know. We may jump on and say hi. People jump on. You want to jump on and say hi? Mm-hmm. Oh, Christmas Eve. We're going to be cleaning. Everybody, you have that tradition at your home where the Christmas Eve is like cleaning up a stuff. Every curtain come down, every drape, every sheet, everything just have to get washed. Mm-hmm. On the dirty hands on the wall, you have to wipe everything.
Where did that tradition come from, though?
Are you all
to
done?
Do so much work that one day before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Water. Yeah, water. All done.
Are you all done?
More water. You want more
You
water?
Want more water? Hmm? You want more? David. Yes. You want some more water?
More water?
But it's all done. You're right. It's all done. So should Auntie give you some more? Auntie, you need to give the kids some more water.
Let me get you some more. Naku says one, cleaning now while watching. Alea says already started.
Man, I used to dread it when I was younger. I still dread it when I'm old here now. It's just one of those things that you just can't escape. But at least now I can sleep in my bed, Tony. Before when you clean the house, Christmas Eve, you couldn't sleep in the bed. The new sheet and everything is on it. You make bed and wrong and go sleep. What do you mean when you sleep? You make up your bed on the floor and go to bed. Because the visitors come in the Christmas day now.
To look at your bedroom?
To come visit to the place of a speak and span.
Oh, so what? They come and look at the bedroom to see, talk about the curtain and the bed spread and everything.
Remember, say I just live in a 2 room, so you know, like demarcation like that.
Oh.
A demarcation.
3-bed ceiling fan. In these apartments for sale, how do we know the person in the apartment? Maybe the renter is the actual owner of the unit.
Sometimes.
And they want cash only offers. What kind of guarantee is there? It's not a scam.
A scam? Why would it be a scam?
Remember, young attorneys involved. They're going to research a title, research a strata for the apartment. All that is going to happen. It's not like you're buying bread from a man on the street.
Right. And if you're working with a real estate agent, they would have checked to make sure that the owner is who they say they are, and that their name is on title and all of that.
Right, because before the real estate agent can take on a client to sell their property, there is some due diligence that we have to do on our end, right? Which includes getting the title, a copy of the title rather, and verifying the owner on title and the owner that's in front of us.
Yes, I have to do that.
Sometimes you just want cash only to get out of the sale quickly, or like mom says, there's a breach.
Yeah, sometimes there's a breach that they can't get over. I haven't seen a breach yet though that I could not have gotten over. I saw so many properties with breach, and all of them we have managed to resolve them and get the people in the property.
Yeah, usually with apartment complexes, the breach is usually the pool and the garden.
Well, the pool, why the pool?
The pool house is built onto the wall.
Yeah. So is the garden.
And so is the guard house.
Or it's not, and sometimes the guard house will come forward on the government sidewalk. So that's
when they do that, pop out at the front.
Yeah, so that's a challenge right there. But how the new owner handle the breach? Well, if you buy it cash with the breach, it means you accept the breach. So if you have to go buy go sell it again, you try sell it cash again, or you correct the breach. So the breach maybe that the back wall, the back of the building is on the back wall. You might decide that you're going to hit it down.
On the apartment complex.
It's like something came to me today. I looked at this commercial property on a name. It had a breach because the building come right out to the front. I dismissed it. So no, I'm bothered. It was a good price though. It was a good name. And then it occurred to me today, why didn't I let down part of the building? I was like, Claudia, you're not thinking.
Wasn't that much building? That you could have.
I can't just sit down the front and have the parking. And then go build upstairs because a single level building.
No, I was saying, would you have to hit down too much of the building? Is that why you dismissed it at the start? Like suppose the building was only 1,000 square feet, and in order, because of the breach, you have to hit down 500 square feet of it.
Then I hit down the 500 and put the 500 up on top of the
price of what's left. Was reasonable.
Yes, it was. And it's a good location. I just wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. I need to do a quick check and see if that building is still available. But something like that, no. Yeah, it would have breached the boundaries because it's breached and it's built right up to the sides, right up to the back, right up to the front. The whole thing is breached. So do your cash buyer. And here is Xander, but you need to turn off that. Yes?
Auntie?
Yes.
Auntie, Mama?
Mama, grandma, you want? You have to turn this off. I'm on YouTube live. Huh? I'm on YouTube live. So how are you? You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? Mika, go listen to Mika inside the room.
Donovan says, what can 50,000 US dollars buy in real estate in Jamaica today?
I'm going to take Xander to his room so that she can listen to that. Xander? All right. What can 50,000 US dollars buy real estate in Jamaica today? That is, how much that? 7.5 million? I'm going to look for it. Donovan, I soon tell you. I'm going to actually go on the system and tell you. Do all and show you. Do all apartments have a monthly maintenance fee? What usually is that paying for if there are no gate guard, swimming pool, or cut grass to cut? Interesting. No grass to cut. We must have grass to cut. You have a common area. You also would have security lights. Although you could have input in solar. He's saying the maintenance fee. There's no gate, no guards, no swimming pool, no grass to cut. Garbage collection could be one. Could be if they have to use private garbage collector. Shouldn't though, because there's no security gate. The lights in the complex for security.
Do all apartments have a monthly maintenance? There should, because the building itself, that is the apartment,
Insurance too.
Maintenance.
And plus it needs insurance.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pay insurance for the building itself, and that is a collective money. What does it take for? So the insurance, that's a must.
They take some money to keep up to date with maintenance.
With maintenance, yeah.
Yeah, like painting.
Right.
There's
a leak
in the roof system.
Zaven, you got to go now. Take this away now. Here you go. No. All done.
Connie says, following up.
All done.
You answered the 50,000 US question?
No, I'm going to look on the Connie system.
How much is 50,000?
About 75 or 80. No, 7.5 million or 7. Yeah, 150. Call it 7.5.
Okay. Connie says, following up on the property breach.
How the new owner handle it?
Sorry.
You have to make an application to the parish council not the parish council. Make an application to the court to modify the breach. But the parish council is going to come into play. So you will have to have a blueprint to show what is there now existing. Amen. Put down your hand. Put down your hand, young man.
Well, people work from home,
you know. With these adventures, little kids. Say hi, man. Say hi. Look at the screen and say hi. Right. So you have to follow up with, it's a court thing. So you have to get a lawyer to now apply to have the restrictive covenant changed. But why you breach? You breach because something on the title is saying one thing and you did another thing. So let us say the title said the building must be no more than 5 feet to the back boundary. Don't say Are we still there? Simon, stop.
Yeah, we're still be live. Just go away our screen.
Stop. You got to stop. You are supposed to. The covenant says the building must be no more than 5 feet to the back boundary. Do not touch it, and you put your building 2 feet from the back boundary. So that is now a breach. So you have to now go and get the restrictive covenant changed. Don't you need something fun to play with? What is here that you can play? What? You don't need water. You just playing around. You want which water? You don't want no water.
No water.
You know, no water. No time for water. Come, I'll help grandma answer the questions. So that's the problem with the breach. Now, if it's a building breach, chances are there's no blueprint because they would not have given approval for you to go back so far. There's no blueprint, so you're gonna have to get a blueprint done by a draftsman or an architect. That has to be submitted by the parish to the parish council, and the parish council has to agree for this building to be 2 feet from the fence. Or the parish council is going to say to you, no, this building cannot be 2 feet from the front. You have to lick it down. It has to be 5 feet from the front. That's basically it. If they say yes, then the lawyer will proceed. So they say yes in writing. Lawyer will proceed to the court and say, the parish council has no objection to this being 2 feet from the fence. So we're asking for the restrictive covenant to be changed. And that's what happens. So it's not changed. On title.
And that takes about a year?
Can be more. I buck up a client yesterday who's a Miss D, them still not sort out the breach yet. So what usually happens, because these things take so long, they still proceed with the sale. No, do not touch it, young man. Stop, stop, stop. Oh. No, no, no. They still proceed with the sale, and then they do it in the background. Then they proceed in the background. All right. You need a mortgage broker? Yes, Steve, we can help. Tony, when put it in, I need to get to the 50,000 US dollar question. Are you going to drink the water? Give him the water, Tony. You must drink the water. Don't
You're
play.
welcome.
So that's the mortgage rep. Because my tenant can't say, you miss some stuff at the top. These apartments are sale. How do we know the person in the apartment be a renter? Not that, answer that already.
Because Ellen can tell essentially the only way. Well, you're going to ask for the title. Then you pull a copy of the title and you have the person's ID.
So the 50,000 question now.
Are we looking for a house or?
We're just looking for anything for 50,000 US, which is 7.5 million. So I guess you can start from about 6 million. So you do a range between 6 million. So stop Zavon to 8 million. Zavon can't bang the decks like that. It will grate in everybody's ears, right? Yo. Stop. No, that's Mike. Leave it alone. I'm gonna have to ban you, young man. You cannot touch anything there. Everything there is what grandma to use. Cannot touch. Do not touch.
I have 106 items coming up.
106 items?
Between
6 million and 8 million? Maybe you want to narrow that somewhere.
That's what I'm thinking.
Narrow that to 7 million.
7? I
Mm-hmm.
thought we said it was 7.5.
Yeah, so bring the 6 to 7.
Oh, the 6 to 7.
And 500 more than the 7.5. 8 million. How much you gone on to now? 58 things? What you searching? Everything? Land, house, everybody? All right, let's see. Share the screen. How you doing? Down here. You good now? They should have bring a building blocks here, so. All right. So you can get a green 41 Green Rock St. Anne for sale. That's it. What is it? A piece of land?
Development land is 12 acres.
12 acres?
Yeah.
Agricultural land, farmland, best describes as 12 acre of well-graded with some hilly terrain, lush and fertile land that is well-fruited with a variety of native trees. OTT, apple, mango, breadfruit, banana. The mango alone that make me buy. Cedar and the cedar tree there. That's not bad. So that's Cave Valley in, scroll down to
I wonder where Cave Valley is.
St. Anne, somewhere up in the hills.
Yeah, I know, but which side? It's not
Can,
North Coast. It's
we
more,
can,
you
so
know.
that's 12 acres you can get for 7 million. You can also get Spalding. Bought as a property on the main road leading into Spalding Square near the entrance of the hospital. At the turn going towards Spring Ground, the land slopes slightly away from the road. Both residential and commercial development is nearby. That's not bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you going for it? Are you going for it? All right. No, go back, Tony. I think I see something interesting. Round Hill, St. Elizabeth, Southfield. Ever imagine walking up to a panoramic view of the sea? Here's your chance to secure the spot for your future dream home in Round Hill, South St. Elizabeth. Half acre from Junction and 15 minutes from Southfield. Only 7 million. New Wales, Manchester, Newport, 7 million. 12,000 quarter acre. 34 lands per tree, 7 million. St. John's Road, St. Catherine, 2-bedroom, one. You can get a house now. St. John's Road, Spanish Town, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, you need a repairs. You can see the repairs, what I'm talking about. Hello. Shh, shh, shh. Okay, so they're showing us the outside, not showing us the inside. There are no inside pictures? It's the backyard, okay. Just gonna scroll up. Sink fence. Lots of stuff going on in the kitchen. But this house is 7 million. All right, let me see another one. That's St. John's Road. Brompton, St. Elizabeth, 7 million.
The price range seems to be in St. Elizabeth and Manchester.
Yeah, man. St. Elizabeth and Manchester are the cheaper parishes. No, Clarendon is the cheapest, actually. Newark, Manchester was kissed by the fog that engulfed the community. Tony, see if we can get him to watch something while we do this. Okay. He can probably play with this. He still has in his hand, or no, take it from him. This property is 2 acres in Brompton. I know Brompton. Hold on. I think I've sold something in Brompton already, you know. Flatland in Brompton. Trying to remember where it is. A lot of vegetation, including cashew trees. Made this year is on the south coast. Perfect sanctuary while just being 90 minutes from Kingston. With the upcoming completion of the new South Coast Highway, Brompton is right next to Black River, less than a stone's throw away from the famous, yes, safari on the river and a host of entertainment spots like Noella's, Pelican Beach. Less, you know what this look like it would have good for? St. Elizabeth. Seen Brompton. This would be good for ecotourism. The lot has a lot of vegetation, including cashew trees, made the services. And it seems to be near me and everybody. It's 2.48 acres. Right next to Black River, less than a stone's throw away, which is famous for safaris on the river and a host of entertainment spots like Noella's. Interesting. What I'm not seeing from these pictures is the main road. Where's the main road? Oh my God. Oh, Walter's Lane. Still not seeing the main road. I want to see the main road. But that one is interesting. Brompton, Newark, Penn, Manchester, Spur 3. New Wales, Manchester, part of Knapdale, St. Anne, Brownstown. This is Knapdale. The biggest and the best development that Brownstown has to offer is finally here with over 100 service lots in phase one. Pay only 15% deposit and be given up to 6 months to pay the balance on the lot as a pre-sale contract. Lots will be sold at varying price based on. So Knapdale is a subdivision. Oh, I need to go up there. Get something at Knapdale. Oh, here are the lands. Here are the roads being scoped out. Is it? 100 lots. Okay. So this is in Brownstown. So they have started cutting the roads. You can see. And then persons will choose their lots and wait on the construction to be completed. And of course, you see you have houses already surrounding. All right, need to check this one out. So that you can get that for 7 million. You can get Shekels, Clarendon, Frankfield, 2 acres. Attractive parcel of land is located in the general community of Grantham. Tony, you make Xavier escape like Daddy not here. Who you call it? Go to Auntie. Frankfield, lush green property measuring a shade under 3 acres. Personal dwelling and farming, concrete building, which on completion come a beautiful 4-bed one on there. So this place of our dwelling is being sold with enough concrete blocks present on the property to complete the building of the structure. Well fruited, boasts a well constructed concrete drainage system, awaits the enterprising new homeowner. Shekels. I don't know Shekels. Shekels not ringing a bell. Oh, this is a structure. Oh my God, this looks like we'd have to start over. One of them steel the rotten.
Where is it?
The land on the slope. Well, that look flat. Maybe that's on the hillside. Nothing to do with the land. This is Clarendon.
Okay.
Not bad. It's 7 million for 2 acres. 3 acres. Little under 3. 7 million. Woodlawn Mandeville. Residential lot nested in the peaceful and quiet of Woodlawn. I know Woodlawn. Court, Lucy. 1.87 acres of land in Court. Just minutes off the North-South Highway, offering a real feeling of seclusion, plenty of greenery. Properties within 7 to 10 minutes of Bulls Bay Beach.
I remember Court selling that 7 million.
1.87. Does it look like it outside of? It's not in. Do you have a Court scheme?
Yeah.
This is not a scheme.
It's just a general area.
Yeah, this is a 2 acre. Mm-hmm. 2 acres. It's not bad either. Depends on how far up the main. Let me say it close. That's not bad, everybody. You can actually get quite a number of things at 7 million.
Is this on the main?
This is a foreclosure. St. Jacob. 4 acres. Mixed terrain, rocky in parts. Slopes down from road level. Then upwards in the middle and level off at the back. 4 acres. So it is still here. 4 acres, 7 million seems good for 4 acres.
Yeah, but there's nowhere it is.
Probably way up in the hilltop.
Yeah, it may not have electricity.
Palmer's Cross, 1 acre. Looking for a tranquil suburb. Look no further than Hazard Palmer's Cross. Okay. 441 Industrial Pen, St. Mary is now 7 million. Fairly level to the front. Antigua Hills.
Been holding for long.
Why you entered on sponsor limited, young man? What? What? What do you mean? Where are you going? Don't hit that
No,
thing.
take that from me.
Stop.
Thank you.
So, half acre, Chevy Hatfield. Not all right. So basically, that's what you can get. Green Park in Falmouth, Trelawney. Tell you, we won't be able to do live for long because of these children. They thought they would have been sleeping. Tony, how you get back to your? How you get back to which one? It's under the water.
Would you like some water?
All right. So that's what you would get for that. We sent to the mortgage broker, Steve. I hope you got it. 3-blade ceiling fan. What happens when you can't pay the monthly fee or taxes? You mean the mortgage? If you can't pay the mortgage? Oh, you mean the maintenance? You can't pay the maintenance based on the Strata Act. Devon. Based on the Strata Act, they can sue you if you can't pay the maintenance.
They can put a lien on your title as well, right?
Yeah, they can put a lien on your title.
For the maintenance.
Controls even around here. When at closing, you find out the seller owes back taxes and back monthly fees that get passed on to the buyer. No, it shouldn't tribute ceiling fan. The seller pays that. Yeah, you mean it has gone past your lawyer? That past your 3-blade ceiling fan. Your lawyer should have caught that. So don't pay out the proceeds unless those are dealt with. Or the lawyer can subtract it from the proceeds. So if the proceeds is 10 million, if the proceeds is 10 million, then and the owe taxes maybe $500,000, you can pay the difference, use the money and pay the taxes and give them the difference, right? Hi English, no, you're not late. Not late, they would have said behind time. Monica, good evening, everybody. I think Tony might have to jump off because she's going to have to go babysit. Let me see if I can carry this live. So if I know how to operate these things. Can you use a legal name to look up property ownership in Jamaica like in the United States? No, but girl, no. You want to look up what? Property ownership. Now, what you need the address for the property. And once again, I don't know how to share. But if you go on the NLA website, National Land Agency, go to the ELAD, which I think we showed you this a number of times. You can go into the search, put in the address of the property and buy the title. When you buy the title, last entry name on the title, that's the person who owns it. That's how you can know who owns it. Another way is to use the property tax details, but you need to get the property tax details from when you go onto the NLA site and do the search, you will see the volume of folio. And you use that to plug into the property tax. If Tony was here, thing is I don't want to touch anything and then I break it. Not quite. Oh, am I still sharing screen? Maybe if I'm still sharing screen.
Once this is showing here, blue, you're sharing screen, right? So what you do is if you want to, you're sharing screen on this one, that's the blue box. So you can go on it. If you type something else on this page, it will keep sharing on that page. But you log out of.
I log out of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So they should be seeing the screen now.
Yeah, they're still seeing that screen.
Hopefully.
It says it here.
It's used. Oh, okay. So they're still seeing the screen. Okay. So this is the screen you go. This is the website you go to. National Land Agency. You're going to look for. Scroll down. You're looking for Eland Jamaica, which is this. When you click on to Eland Jamaica, access denied. What do you mean access denied? You don't have permission to access Eland Jamaica down. No. Eland Jamaica. Tell me the website don't tell me. Let me see if I can get it from the top. Elan, Jamaica. Oh dear, just the day the website is down. But you would go on this website. Hmm. Seems like the website is down. So when you go to the website, you can also go to the tax portal. So you type in property tax query, which is this one, I think. Nope, it's a wrong. The blue one is not the right one. You want the screen that shows green, which that's gonna be a challenge. No, which one is it? This one? Yes. The number, but this is where you put the valuation number, which is a number on the property tax roll, or the same number is ah. This is a Portland. This is Portland. So this is Norville Investments Group. This is the old tax paper coming up. Um, so you will see the person's name here, and it give you an estimate value of the land. For this one, is 12 million. So you would plug in the valuation that you see on the NLA when it is working here, and that will give you an idea of who owns the property. Land, Jamaica. I'm not sure why it's denying me. It's denying everybody. Can't get in. So you can't use the name Noble Girl, but you can use the volume and folio and the valuation number, which is a number on the tax paper, the tax receipt, or the tax notice. You can use that number and plug it in, and you print down the title, and you know who owns it. I'm looking for residential land, 46 million, James, in St. Catherine, Olaba, Portmore, St. Thomas, or Kingston, and St. Andrew. I'm very serious. Please link me up. Jermaine, WhatsApp us on 292-6776 or 370-8138. You need to have your mortgage pre-approval. Can you submit a plan to the parish council with conveyance signed by JP and surveyor's report? Yes, you should be able to. That's a plan, that's a blueprint, right? To the parish council, yes. With conveyance, meaning you're purchasing, it sounds like you're purchasing land without title. GG4. You buy land without title, that's why it's a conveyance. A conveyance document, yes. Signed by JP and surveyor's report. Should be able to, yes. Hi, English. Hi, Miss D. How much does your steelman charge per ton to tie steel and per dozen for stirrup? Oh my God, you asked me something now I'm going to do all long now. Oh. Last time I did it was 60,000 a ton. How much was the stirrup? Was it $300, $400, or $500 a dozen? Can't remember. Last house I did, I handed it over last. I handed it over summer gone. No, I handed it over. Yeah, summer gone. Or was it December I handed it over? I handed it over December gone. But we did the steelwork so long ago, I don't remember. I think I 60,000 a ton at the time. And is it at $300, $400, $500 a dozen for stirrup? I don't remember. Don't keep these things in my head How much they ask in English? How much they're charging you? Sometimes what I do is pay for the ton. So the 3/8 steel that I use for the stirrups, sometimes I say to the fixer, I'll pay you per ton for that. Because I don't want to have the headache of counting the stirrups. And then make more stirrups than what they need and da 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 da. So I just want to, so I said, I'll pay a per ton for the 3/8 steel that you use. So you use 1 ton of steel for the stirrups, you pay 60,000 or whatever it is. How many recent buyers are asking for a price reduction and getting it? Or since it's a strong housing market, people are just paying full price. If it's prime property, you're going to pay full price. Prime property, you pay full price. Property not so prime, you have some negotiation. So of recent since this month, our offers, let me see, we had 4 offers on properties. 2 came in, the sort of value I said, the value. We asked a certain price, the value I said, no, it don't value that. Our buyers, our sellers pushed back. I said, no, they're not accepting that for the property. And we did manage to get other buyers at the price that was asked initially. Prime properties, negotiation is gonna be rough. Non-prime properties, yes, you can negotiate. Non-prime. Housing market is always strong in prime locations. Remember that. Where are prime locations? Usually on a main, in a town. So like if you're in Orchards and you see a property, oh for God's sake, don't bother negotiate that, you just have to pay the price. If you're in St. Andrew, anywhere in St. Andrew, New Kingston, if you're in Montego Bay town, if you're up in the hills, St. Mary, then you can't go negotiate the price. If you're somewhere where there's no water, no electricity, then you can negotiate the price. But certainly prime real estate, no. The real estate is the same here like anywhere else. If it's prime, you have to pay the price. Timeshares in Jamaica. They tried it with Palmyra, is that what it's called? It didn't work. So they had to restructure and come again. They tried it, but it didn't work. Monica, what is nice location? Or maybe you're saying, put the link in the chat. Donovan, Tony, I'm babysitting. WhatsApp, may I ask me for which link you need? Is it the mortgage officer? I wish I was looking more closely when I see Tony I'm doing these things, but I'm not looking and I have no clue. WhatsApp us. My number is 292-6776. Tony is 876-370-8138. So I am 292-292-6776. And Tony is 370-8138. Just WhatsApp us direct and we send in the link. Is the Jamaican banking system safe to save? Joseph. Oh my gosh. Jamaica banking system went down in 90s. 90s? When we had the whole FinSac debacle. People were hanging out at the door and couldn't go into the bank. That's why I don't really trust banks like that. At that time, it was a matter of, I think the banks were lending out more than assets they had in the books, all kind of things. Interest rates went up. Some debtors could not afford to pay their loans. So of course, the bank relies on loans to that's their business. They're in the business of giving loans. So their product is loan, and the money that they get, that's their income for the loan. Interest rates go up, people can't pay the mortgage. Then the bank don't have no income. So yes, a lot of the banks went belly up. I think it was only Scotia and NCB that survived. The rest of the banks kept merging and merging. I think Sagicor itself was a merger between quite a number of banks. Now, we have another challenge now. So the challenge that we have now is cybersecurity. People keep hacking into the systems and transferring your money and doing all kind of things. So how do they do that though? Really? We don't know. So I think the banks are working feverishly right now to try and figure out how are these people able to do this kind of a thing where they transfer your money here and transfer your money there and all kind of things. So Joseph, safe to safe. What is safe is a piece of real estate because you have that in your pocket. So I would say take the loan from the bank. So the only thing you owe the bank is a loan. Every month you pay that. You don't have money in the bank freeze up like that. Right? Um, my steel man charging me 100 grand and $700 of a stirrup. Ouch! And how much a ton for steel now, English? See. How much a ton for steel? So the steel, if steel is $100, 100,000 a ton, it might charge you more than the people who make the steel. Who make the steel, transport the steel on ship, because steel don't sell at Jamaica. Transport the steel on ship, bring it here, all delivery, everything. If steel is 100,000 a ton, he's charging you what the man. Hmm. So therefore, if you buy 7 ton of steel and you pay 700,000 for the 7 ton of steel, you're gonna pay 700,000 for fabricate the steel. I didn't realize it got so high, but remember, Jamaica is an inflationary economy. We're also a capital market economy. Persons can choose to charge what they want to. What is important in English is that you shop around for the price that you can afford. Right? Shop around. I used to use this old man named Steely. I think Steely retired now. So if I'm doing any construction now, which I might the next year, I'm gonna have to look for a steel man. Because steel is now retired. Him alone work, him can't bend up any steel. But I have to look for a steel man now. I hadn't realized it gone so far. Possibility because everything raised. So check around. Alison, with the terrain of Camelot, what's the best to build a retaining wall? Stone any day. You need a stone wall. The stone wall still breathes. So when water soak down, it will still breathe. Water will evaporate. You won't have water stiff behind the back. I see people putting up walls and they must still float the back height. Some of them not even putting a peephole in it to make the water. They're not putting a French drain at the bottom to make them to secure the water and make it run out to the front of the road. They do not like that. The thing with walls why they fail is because your foundation not deep enough. That's the first thing. Now with the steel wall, the stone wall. So let us say the stone wall coming up. First of all, the base of the stone wall is wider. So you might find the base of the stone wall, the width is 3 feet, 4 feet in width. Depending on how high the wall going, there's a ratio that they use, right? So you know that the base is wider, plus the kind of camber the wall like this. So the wall now straight up, so kind of, and then you backfill against it. I would say stone wall hands down. You just have to find a good stone mason, one who's experienced. Like my stone masons, if you go on my YouTube channel, you see me doing a wall up in Red Hills, where I use some stone masons, Natty and them crew, them man, they in a stonework how much years before me born. Them in a stonework, them can't miss with a stone wall. They built a stone wall for me up in Red Hills. If I was gonna do any retaining, where I am at Camelot, go retain the back already for me. So I would definitely use a stone wall mason. And you must remember that you must not put anything on the wall that God give you. You must step in about 5 feet. Then you put up your retaining wall. You need to step in. Right? Remember, you don't want to flood the person below you either. So that 5 feet allows for water to um and you step in to prevent you putting weight on the wall that Gore build and it don't make for take that kind of weight there. Because if Gore never put in enough foundation and enough steel work and enough columns and belting to take your weight going on top, you're going to have a failed wall. So Alison step in 5 feet away from the back wall. If it is, they put in a mini retaining wall already for you. You're just trying to improve this. If it is that you're at the bottom and you have this hillside behind you, then you can now dig and put in a stone wall. Stone wall is the best thing. And it's not like I see. It's from tradition, from ever since, long time, time memorial. You see, king and queen and everybody have built stone wall. You see, man a carry, even them all time movie there, you see how much man a carry stone on them back and whatever. Stone wall. When you look at the highway, like called Highway 2000, drivers all the time. Stone wall is what I'm used for retain. Now, I think the Chinese them don't know how to build stone wall. Because them carry the stone wall. I don't know why the Jamaicans don't teach them how to build stone wall. It looked to me like them carry the stone wall and go lie down on the banking. So so when we had a big rain one time, the wall of one of the stone wall and tear away, right? The stone wall is to be built independently first. Make it build and come up. Make it dry. Make the mortar, whatever them use, dry. And then you backfill against it. But in backfilling against the stone wall, so like my stone wall in Red Hills, we don't backfill against it with solid material. You backfill against it with stone so that the stone acts as a natural drain behind the wall. So when the rain fall in my yard and runs to that back wall, so it's a back stone wall. When it runs to my back wall, because I'm at the upper level, so I don't actually even see the beauty of the wall. It's my neighbor behind me sees the beauty. But it runs to the back wall. I can literally hear the water percolating through the stones. And I made sure I was there when the tractor man was backfilling, and I made sure that we only did stones along the back of the wall. I left the wall to dry for maybe about 3-4 months so that it's set and it's solid. And then we went and put big stones and other type of stones, and so that when the rain comes, you just can hear the water run and percolating and going and gone. You don't backfill against it solid, and you don't plant a mango tree with a big root and a breadfruit with a big root. That's something that will move your wall. I've never seen those trees move a stone wall still, but you don't want to take the chance. So you don't build any of those. Worse if you like me, I'm at the top. So when it me build a mango tree in my yard, the root system actually I go push down the wall because I'm on top. Understand? If I'm at the bottom, like where I'm in Camelot now, the wall is above ground level now. So I can build a mango tree and so because the root is gonna go down, so it won't affect the wall any at all. So definitely, hands down, stone wall, and listen, don't say you can't afford it. Find a good mason, find a good stone wall man. Buy the stones at a reasonable price. The disadvantage, when I'm in Red Hills, we actually have stones. We have stone that drop out of I had to excavate stones to build a house. So I had stones. I still have stones. I can't sell stones. So we had the stones. So I just had to buy the sand and the cement. Stone wall don't take steel, so you don't use steel in stone wall. So I bought the sand and the cement. And the men look for my video. I have a video where I show you not to chop stone and a pack stone and I do all kind of things. Actually, I can pack stone. I can drywall pack stone. One of my mentees, Sean Cox. Hi, Sean, if you listen to me. Sean Cox showed me how to pack stones. So I can actually pack a drywall wall without mason work. It's called dry pack. So I can dry pack a stone wall because he showed me how to do it. But I can't lift up a stone. Tony said I can't lift up a stone. But certainly, I would have somebody like Rambo beside me. So come Rambo, bring that one, pack it. So I can dry pack, but I can't lift up the stone now. That's the way rightfully says. But definitely, definitely, Allison, run with the stone wall. I would not be using all them black and steel or poor concrete I see them using. No way. I would go for the stone. Tried true technology, building process. The men who do stone wall in Jamaica, older men, them know them work. Them not do no stone wall like a tear. If you look in Jamaica, all of them gully that we have is stone wall, right? All of the gullies. The only reason why some of them would tear down is because these people go and put these heavy concrete buildings on the stone wall banking, and they're not supposed to do that. But it's stone wall build the gully them in Jamaica why we don't flood out. My father used to tell me that it was Bustamante government who built the gullies in Liganic Plain. That's why we don't flood out like that. And they used to call them gully government. Gully government, you know, remember. Oh my God, what a name. But I tell you guys, worked. Worked. And that big heavy rain the other day, we never flood out. Sorry. Because of the stone walls, right? So I stopped him from working because when I did my research, average per ton for steel is between 60 to 80 and stirrup. See? 300 to 5. English. That's what I said the price so a little bit too much. Because if you're gonna pay 100 for steel, you see my big boss should be paying them same man and them have to carry steel from foreign. Yeah. Yeah, because I know that's what I paid 60. So the price hasn't really moved. 60 to 80, okay. Yeah, I'm 300 to 500 for stirrup, yeah. So my brain not so bad. My brain getting a little foggy, you know, but boy, I'm telling them I have a drama forgetting about my car key this morning. Jeez, I thought it was here to tell him drama. I don't know. Short term memory. All right. What banking options do you suggest? Banking options. What do you mean by banking options? There are only for banks here. I'm not sure what you mean banking options. We may have commercial banks. What other type of bank we have? You have the credit union, but those aren't banks, remember. Credit union take your money and still have to lodge it into a bank. You must also have, we insured up to 1.2 million. But you have to make sure you look to see JCDIC, Jamaica. What the name? Somebody put in the chat. Name of the company that insure the money you have in the bank for 1.2 million. Safi, Miss D, where Tonian today? Tonian is here, but Xander and Zaven are with us. We're actually babysitting today. So they were getting a little bit disruptive because I guess nobody paying them the mind. So she's now trying to keep them calm and collected while I'm on this today. So I tell you, I'm trying to come off at 4 today, though, everybody, for the same reason to ask questions so that I can answer. And you know, me not too tech savvy. What real estate locations have the most potential to grow in the future 5 to 10 years in Jamaica? And also, is there a full plan for the highways connectivity available? Wow. NROC, go to the NROC website and see if you can find anything. They're the ones responsible for the highway roads. You can probably go to UDC website too, Urban Development Corporation, UDC. NROC mean National Road NROC. National Road what? Somebody put in the chat. Construction, some company. But NROC, there, if you type in NROC, you see them come up. NROCC, I think. You see them come up. They're responsible for the highway. Growth in the future. All right. So they have declared Miami Bay Entertainment Zone. Miami Bay is in between Ocho Rios and Draxar. So if you're talking about tourism business, you might want to be close to Miami Bay, which has been dubbed entertainment, which has been declared, designated by the government an entertainment zone. No. Ocho Rios is already into entertainment and all that. if you want peace and quiet, don't live in Ochi and Mommy Bay and Draxal, because it is Mommy Bay, which is between Ocherius and Draxal, has been declared an entertainment zone. What I tell you? They have all kind of things, hotel, casino, this, traffic. That's why they try to widen the roads and all of that, right? Because it's an entertainment zone. Just like if you live in New Kingston. New Kingston is like a financial district, but they also have an entertainment strip. Montego Bay also have the hip strip. So if you want peace and quiet, you can't live on the hip strip or you can't live near this. And you know, nice people drive on whatever. If you want peace and quiet, you probably come out to Discovery Bay, where I am. No. Where is going to be 5 to 10 years in Jamaica and also. So I would say Draxal hands down. Only thing, you didn't get into Draxal already, you might find it now a little pricey to get into. But more developments coming in Draxal. Just watch my channel, look out for them, ask about them, right? Anywhere the highway opens up will have growth. So in 2008, when the government decided that they were going to repair the road from all the way from Anata Bay, come all the way around Port Maria, all the way to Boscobel and you have Boscobel, you have Tower Isle, you come into White River there, so you come to Exchange, you come to Ochi, all the way to Montego Bay. When the government decided to fix that whole stretch of road, that is when the corridor started to look good. Persons started to invest in the properties along that whole stretch. Developers came in and put in the developments, and people came. Now, I would say if they have managed to solve the water problem for St. Thomas side, St. Thomas will be the next, but not in me and you lifetime. Remember what I said. 2008 was when they fixed that corridor. We're now in, how many years that is from now? Tony, you have to lock the door. I'm hearing those noise. So, if you want to buy property in St. Thomas, you may be buying it, maybe not for your kids, but for your grandkids, for them to develop, to realize gains. Maybe not you, because the population hasn't gone to St. Thomas yet, right? I would say King St. Andrew, yes, St. Andrew is congested. So you either have to go to St. Catherine's side, which you know they did expand St. Catherine. So you have Spanish Town, you have lots of schemes, housing schemes and developments going on in Spanish Town. All of those outskirts of Spanish Town, they even have to build a bypass and so on. And when they build the bypass, St. John's Road, Old Harbour Road, all of those Angels, all of those got development because they did that expansion. So now they're going to the east. So they're going to round the Harborview roundabout, moving now into Bull Bay and so on. So definitely those areas will start seeing housing schemes pushing to that side. Now, if you cannot do a development for yourself, you can't buy land, do a development for yourself, you should just buy a scheme, buy into a new scheme, and then realize your gains from there. So, also, and by the way, I'm still working on the course. Hopefully, I can get it out by the first quarter of next year. So those of you who really want to go down the road of development can just run with it. So I would say definitely the St. Thomas Portland side. Portland kind of suffering now because of the same road works. When they come onto this side again to widen the roads now into 4 lanes, I don't know why they never do that from start. When they come now to do that, then they should have actually, I'll pull up at the road, But I'm hoping that with Sandals being there and all these big hotels, that they will do it faster and more efficient. And don't mash up my front end like how they mash it up when I was going out to Portland to look at some land. Right. Which is why I don't drive out to Portland, because I have to finish the road. St. Thomas, Portland, I have to finish the road. So let's hope them don't mash up. But hopefully I will be on the Portland side. So when they start doing all of this and pull up this side, then we will be on the Portland side doing that. So definitely Portland. And I see the Portland is untouched for development. So it's a new frontier for Portland. So like how on this side you see Richmond come and roll up with some houses. Then the Draxal come up and roll up. Then you see Paradise that roll up, Pyramid, you see all of them rolling up on this side. I believe the same as them going to roll up over Portland and St. Thomas, because the road is there now. The road makes sense. People go where there is new infrastructure, right? And they are putting in the pipelines in the road. So we should have water. I mean, I could not put in pipeline without water. So I definitely think 10 years from now, so that means if I buy it now, it's not for me, it's for Zanazi. We're going to develop our Army Vitonia and Rachel. I don't think it's something. If you want something now, you have to think about this corridor, Montego Bay. So you have to think about Ocherius, Miami Bay, Draxal, Runaway Bay, Discovery Bay. Then you step over into Trelawney and you talk about Coral Springs where I hear going next. And you're talking about Falmouth, anywhere near there, so. And then after that, now you're talking about stepping into Montego Bay itself. Understand a road is going from Mobile to Negril. Somebody correct me. There's something going on that side, but I have not been able to even get up and go drive out there. They put a road from Maypen, so they continue the road from Maypen to Mandeville. But I had invested in Mandeville and pulled out to come to the North Coast because because the truth is, and then when I did that, I was students housing was just grabbing me. But then the pandemic, everybody staying home, blah blah. It just never makes sense. And then there's no other economic activity out on that side. So that brand new pretty road that them just put to that side, I don't know what. Yes, it cut time and all of that, but I still wouldn't go and now and invest inland on the Manchester side because I'm trying to figure out what's going to drive the activity. The returning residents were driving Mandeville at first because the place cool. Them a come from England, them like the coolness and so. But the truth is, those persons who came back, built houses, them gone back home because their children did not follow them. They never had any support, and the government never put in enough support to make sure that they had the proper hospitals and so on. Government is just now trying to upgrade some hospitals, and then it's still not being done fast enough, right? So I'm a little bit iffy. I said where new roads go, development usually happen. But my caveat to that is the one going to Mandeville. I would more bank on the St. Thomas Portland Lake, and I would more bank on the Miami Bay because they're gonna upgrade the road. I think it's from Port Maria. Somebody correct me. Where them upgrading the road from? So the North Coast side, they're gonna upgrade again. So yeah. I'll give you a long answer. But what realistic? Hey, hello. Oh, you escape your auntie. Tony, you may probably should take them for a walk. The most is there a full plan for the highways connectivity available? There is. Go on the side. One of the things that I thought they would have done already though, I'm always using North South Highway. So I have to come from Mandela, jump on the toll and hit the roundabout at Miami Bay, and then I head back. But sometimes I want to go into Portmore. And what if I want to go to Mandeville? I think they should connect the two roads. I don't know why that has not been done as yet, because I remember you're going on the road, you know. Why are you coming up here? You want to say hi? Huh? What's going on with you? You still saying hi? Say hi. Say hi. I can't see her. Never lift up your hand. Say hi. Maybe he doesn't want to go outside. All right, go to. You want to go outside? Lock the door. Is he outside there? Remember the mosquitoes. Please lock the door. I'm a thing about mosquitoes. I don't like them at all. All right, so where was I? Safi says, yeah, I was talking about the connectivity. When you come off of Mandela and you want to go Portmore, if you go back on Mandela, turn right, go under the bridge, get into Portmore. Suppose to go on the other toll. If I want to go on the other toll, I remember when my daughter was in university, one of her projects was to do a connectivity with the roads. And when I looked at it, I thought her group did a good drawing of how you could exit. When you're coming, you just seamlessly could go onto the other highway. They use a lot of overheads and whatever to seamlessly get to, and don't disturb the traffic. I thought it was a brilliant project. I just don't know why nobody has invested in making us being able to connect. You know? Safi says, I spent 4 hours in traffic yesterday. Texaco on the north coast to Draxal. Texaco that. Oh, from Texaco. Yeah? It's not sustainable. It starts early and early and tails back further. I'm stressed. I have to leave. Yeah, you sound like when I used to live in Spanish Town, Safi, and I used to have to leave me house 5 o'clock a morning to reach Kingston. Oh my God, what a stress. Yeah, I find it here. Backs up, backs up, backs up. The whole heap of stoplights cause that. Stoplight at Richmond, stoplight at Prairie. Then you go down the line and you have these whole heap of stoplights just bugging you out. So the stoplights cause it. I think it's mainly the stoplights, really. The roundabout not efficient either. Need a flyover. Um, Clinton's Bay. The Draxall stoplight is what's causing it actually. Before that stoplight came right there, you could have sailed. That stoplight where Draxall is, where the KFC is, and the Starbucks and Nutter Express is a nightmare. That's what's causing it. And then you have two stoplights back to back. So you have one to take you into the plazas with Nutter Express and so on. And you have another one that takes you to the Draxall Country Club and Manor. And then right after that, you have another stoplight, the gas station, and to boot gas station. But Safi, I know, but brace yourself. Because when them pull up the road to go say them are gonna do four-way highway now, brace yourself. It's gonna get even worse. Um, so yes. What I find annoying is this when I leave the roundabout at Mommy Bay and I'm heading into Ocho Rios, all these trees are getting over my head like canopy, and I keep saying it on this channel. They need to cut down the trees, use the tourism money, and relieve the corridor of the trees. I don't know why them think it cute, but it's not cute, right? It make the place dark when rain falls, make the place dark. I'm actually scared that one of those things will fall in my head. I don't like it. I'm paranoid. And there is nowhere else to drive. Because if there was somewhere else to drive, I wouldn't even bother drive there. So I'd drive around it. Those trees need to go. Just stress me out. That's what stressed me out. The traffic, driving in traffic is fine. Because I listen to my music, you know. I dance all free. So I listen to Lady song, I listen to Papa song, I listen to Beanie Man, I old school dance song. I don't really feel up to it. Me listen to Conscience and, you know, I don't and the rest of it. But when I'm in my vibe, Beanie Man and my man and them people there. Elephant Man, all of them people there, right? All agents are skull. Name change now, though. But um, I'm in a vibe. I'm usually alone too, so I love the music, and my car has a good surround sound system. So I actually enjoy it. I don't mind the traffic, to be honest. But my stress starts when I pass around a boat and I have to go into Ocherios. All these trees are over my head. I am freaking out with the trees. Government of Jamaica use the tourist money and just cut down every tree, cut out root on everybody. We don't want a tree over with it. Please, may I beg you now. I've said it so many times on this. I wish they would listen. We need bypass on 4 lanes. Yes, they're gonna do a bypass. Carefully ask a bypass if you're in business. They're gonna do a bypass. I think I hear them talking about a bypass from Runaway Bay and Discovery Bay and why them go up into the hills, but not even know. But me hear them talk about bypass. And the same 4 lane business, amount of people use this corridor. So on the highway we have 4 lanes and the amount of accidents we have. Don't even ask me how they meet in accidents on the highway. The road big, is 80 miles per hour. You can more than see everybody in front of you. You're not supposed to tangle up with nobody. Just imagine when this side get the 4 wheel with the taxi man them and the bus man them. Oh my God. I dread it. Sometimes I wish them would just keep the 2 lane man and slow them down. So Safi, careful when you ask. 4 lane and bypass. Miss D, are you selling any units in WIM? WIM. WIM never sell out already, Bishop. WIM Olaba. That WIM sell out. What's up, my Bishop? Let me check it tomorrow. Tomorrow's on Monday. Probably gone off, you know. Most of the developers gone off. But what's up, man? They went off Friday. What's up, man? Let me check it. WIM Estates out in Old Harbor. Yeah, I know it. What's up, man? You lead WIM Bishop. I think phase one sell off and them raise the price. 3 blade ceiling and pink waving. Buy 3 blades. See you next week. Wayne Rooms, National Road Operating and Construction Company, NROC. That's the name of the company. Though some person asked me about if they can find where the highway going and so. Go on that website, see if it's fine. You can go on NAA to National Works Agency, see if them have it, UDC. You can probably Google it. Somebody may have done a video about the whole thing and where it's going, all of that. You have an investment property, Rusty Willow in Trelawney. I have excellent tenants who keep my place well and pay their rent on time. I'm considering raising the rent by a few dollars. How much should landlord raise? 7.5% Rusty Willow, which is why you have to raise it every year, because you're only allowed to raise it 7.5%. And it don't matter if you miss a year or two. When you're ready to raise it, it's only 7.5%. You can raise it. Afraid of Portland and St. Thomas, normally the first point of a hurricane. That is why you have insurance, Donna rule, and that is why you probably use slab roof, and that is why you have hurricane shutters. Yes, all these fancy things. Hurricane is anywhere. We get the brunt of hurricanes to in St. Andrew. You know, coming over on that side. We're in the south. So we do get some hurricane as well, all about flooding and stuff. But hurricane and something we're afraid of Jamaica, Donald rule. We're used to it now. The big hurricane we had was 1988 in called Gilbert, lick everybody for 6. But that was because we didn't have a hurricane in a long time. I think last hurricane that was in the 50s. We never knew what to do. Everybody was dazed when the hurricane hit. I mean, where I lived, I didn't have light for 3 months. Since then, Jamaica are the boss when it comes to hurricane. As the hurricane blew and done, people come out, clear up the road, JPS come out, run on back the light, water commission, boom, boom, boom. It's like clockwork. We know everything what we do now. We are the boss when it comes to hurricane preparedness. Once them call the hurricane and come, we jump in action. We know what to do. 1, 2, 3. Every Jamaican knows that. So we are not afraid of hurricanes. If you live here in Jamaica, hurricane is not something that we worry about. These days, earthquakes have been going on. But if you notice, we're not running around because we have a good building code. It's the persons who don't use the building code who have to be running around. But if you use, and because of the hurricanes, because we had that Gilbert, lick off roof, lick off this, everything, we have strengthened our building codes. I'm going to tell you what engineers are really at the bomb. They make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. I'm in subdivisions, and the people at NEPA, the people at NAA, the people at Mines and Geology, them ensure that whatever you put in front of them, these engineers not pass them. Tell you, say, the engineers in Jamaica are bright people. So are the doctors. That's why those professions we do so well. Because all the bright people go to engineering. A slow learner can't go to engineering, right? Them not make nothing past them. So we do well with our buildings, even our infrastructure, even the gully wall, them when them are cuss out most of the government, but gully government. All that infrastructure has served us well. Served us well, very well. Um, we have had some flooding in areas where we started the highway, them change the water for going so. Now pay attention to the locals. Them I tell them say, that time you have flood the place, that time you have flood the place. But then we get it right, right? For hurricane, I must say, if a country wants to learn how to deal with hurricane before, during, and after, Jamaica they need to come. Come to Jamaica, go at PEM, Office of Disaster Preparedness Management, go there, so, let them lay it out for you. We are boss when it comes to that. Hurricane. So, Donald, you don't need to be afraid of Portland and St. Thomas about hurricane. No. Not even earthquake you need to be afraid of. You follow the rules. I remember most of us build on rock. We don't really build on sand. So houses are built on rock, solid, steady. So even with the biggest stuff, earthquakes, it would have to be a cat 9 when liquid off our socks. Them big earthquake that would have to come lick take down our building. Not the little 5 or so you see I take down buildings in other places. Or Jamaicans, you can be proud that our engineers are bright people. You can be proud of that. You can be proud that the government entities, like the parish councils, NEPA, Mines and Geology, all these people who work together to ensure that buildings are of a standard, you can be proud of them. Is when we, the people, don't do what them say we do. So them say dig 3 feet and we got dig 2. Them say use half-inch steel and we got use binding wire and quarter steel to put up building. Once we do what they say we are to do, we won't have no problem. Mm-hmm. So you can be proud of them. Everybody in building, architects. I can tell you the people in our built environment who do these designs, they're bright people, hands down. They want a slow learner. We just need to do whatever is on the blueprint, ensure, which is one of the reasons why I'm making sure I do the course. Because I've come to realize, so a homeowner will ask me about how much per ton for steel and how much for that. Don't have the information that they need to make good decisions. You must be able to can glance that blueprint and know what the man's supposed to be doing. Because remember, when NHT give you the money, NHT I tell you, say you are the contractor, NHT give you the money. So you have to know what it is that him supposed to be doing, what him supposed to be delivering. You have to know all of that, right? So Don Raul, don't afraid of the hurricane, man. We're bossing at that now, man. Bossing at that now. So like me, one of the first things I do when them call a hurricane, I have to send a man on the roof, all the buildings that we're in charge of. Make sure that the water tank is strapped, guys. Remember that. Those water tanks you have on the roof, and even if you have them on the ground, make sure that they're strapped to some part of the building or something. Because the hurricane will bust your pipe and fling over your tank or whatever. See them the neighbors. And the hurricane pass and them don't have no water. So first thing, that's my first MO. Get to the roofs and check. Make sure that whatever ropes and so we have in place, and them the rotten off or whatever, them still in place and can still hold the tanks. Also, my next thing on my list is to check all high elevation windows. So some properties with skylights, what we call skylights. We have to check and make sure that those are sealed. So we have to reseal with silicone, right? So we check those windows and we lock them too. We check them, or we can blow tomorrow. We get through, we check them, seal them up, and we lock the windows at the top that are the high elevation windows. And then now we're gonna go through now on the ground. So the first thing, roof. You're checking your tanks, make sure them secure. You're checking the roof, make sure the debris not on the your roof. Anything up there where you did ignore, sweep off the roof. Cut the trees that are hanging over the roof. Limb them down, get them to the ground, and try strap those limbs so that them not blow up and down. If you can't get it to the garbage dump it time, strap them down. But you must cut down any limbs that look like it will blow or broke your window and things like that, right? So we jump into gear when them call a hurricane like that. So we start at the top first, come down. So the tank, the roof, make sure the roof clear, make sure all the drains. So some roofs have carpet wall with a drain in it. So we'll make sure no debris on the roof or go to the carpet wall and block the roof. Because the water will sit up on the roof and then it will leak, right? Because you know the hurricane, right? The water with the DR2, it will rain, eventually it will leak. So that's what we do for parapets, for those, for the roof first, then high elevation windows, right? Then we come down to the other level now with the windows and we check every window, make sure it's sealed, ask the people if you have any leak. You've seen it because sometimes them have a leak and them not tell you. So we do all of that, right? Then we go to the grounds. So on the grounds now, what you want to make sure of, you do have no loose wash pan and no loose bath pan and and some tenant them to where them have all kind of sitting in the backyard, broom where them people move out and leave. Trust me, old tire and them something there, clean up, you get rid of. Because you don't want them things to turn missile. If you have waterways like drains and things in your yard to take away water, you make sure those are clear, they're not blocked up, right? Another thing you want to do is ensure, so for those properties that have central sewage now, here problem with the central sewage. Water will back up in the central sewage. So if downtown flood and everywhere flood and the whole system just flood out, all of the sewage system then flood out and whatever, your first thing you must do, I will make sure to tell the people, go outside. So you open the manual. So what we do, we use spray and whatever, because we're going to open the manual. Spray roach. We do this routinely. So we might do this every 3 months. So we don't usually have them problem in our manuals. Plus, there's another trick to the manual, guys. So you're going to use condensed milk and boric, and you're going to paste it at the top of your manual. So those of you who live in houses where you either have pit or you have central sewage, you will have one or the other. Open the top of the manual, paste the boric, mix boric and condensed milk together, or you can buy it as a paste already in the farm stores or even the supermarket. Sometimes sell them in a little tube. You're going to squeeze it on the top of the manuals. Therefore, when the roach them come to your manual, they might eat that on bed. So usually you don't know. You literally kill out every roach in that place. You alone, right? So you're going to open the manual. You have to crack the manual so that this water don't come up in your house. I remember now, if everything flood, before you know it, now the pipe, everything back up, and in your house, it will come wash out. So you have to open the manholes so that the water can overflow into your yard and go about your business. Yes, it's sewage and whatever, but I better it out a door than it inside of your house, right? So that's one of the things we look for. And usually you will know that it's happening because you're going to use the toilet and you flush it and you realize it now go down. all the manual systems, all the drainage systems are full block and an overflow. So the only way for release your house of that is to lift up manual and opening so that the water goes away and not come into your house, right? What's the other thing we look for? So the debris outside, make sure you clear the drains. And then the last drill lockdown now is, so two things you have to lock down. When the storm are gonna blow, up to the time, so you make sure your water tanks are locked, are full, and you lock them, meaning no more water can come from the main line to your water tanks. So lock your water tanks, right? Then you turn off the main line to NWC. So that's what we do. We turn off, so everybody turn off the main line to NWC. During the hurricane too, we shut down our breakers for the electricity because we don't want no surge nor nothing leak our place. So we shut down breakers and we move towards those emergency lights or your flashlights. That's what we do if it's in the night. Emergency lights, flashlights. No candles, no lamp. Just emergency lights, flashlights in the night. I will go through the night without any electricity. Of course, your battery radio would have already have battery. Your phone would have already been charged. If you have computer, you would have charged it up and make sure you have it can use. But no, so throughout the night if the hurricane are gonna blow, even in the day, you gotta shut down your power because JPS are gonna have like a problem if it's a big hurricane like Gilbert, right? A transformer and all them something that will blow out, the pole will turn over out a road and all of that, and your whole life your appliance and get leak. So you must shut down your main breaker, so everything shut down. And you must shut off your point of access from NWC and you lock your tank. When the hurricane gone, make sure electricity is restored to your area before you power on back your breaker. And you also, when under the sea, so water comes back, do not turn on your tank. Do not turn on your tank. I remember the water that is coming from end of the sea is going to be dirty. And you don't want that to flow into your tank. So you usually turn on the pipe outside and make it run off, run off, run off. And you it kind of tricky too. So you want to make sure too. So when we build houses, all bathrooms have a lock off. I stayed a little while on this because I realized done wrong, afraid of the hurricane. So when you're building your house, all bathrooms have them own lock off. So you're to turn off the lock offs to those bathrooms as well, not just the main. Turn them off to the bathroom and to your kitchen and everywhere. Because when another sea brings back the water, it's going to be dirty, guys. I'm gonna say seriously dirty. It's gonna be dirty. One whole heap of things are in the water. And you don't want this water hit your mixers in your bathroom. Because if it hit the mixers, they will damage a little dirt and so will go into the mixers and the cartridges and the spingles and all of this and will damage it and you have to change it. So just ensure that you do those steps when the hurricane, of course, you can, who have hurricane shutter, put it on. You don't have hurricane shutters, I don't usually put boards at the windows. I just make sure that I'm not tree and them fancy things in there near enough fly out of the window and break it, right? But usually we don't suffer window damage. Usually, oh, you make sure so your roofs, the roof, those of you with zinc roof and decoratile roof, make sure them in good repair. Any leak, you patch it and so on. So, not wrong, you don't have to worry about the hurricane, man. Hurricane are 1, 2, 3, man. We're boss with that now. Who thinks that we're a boss with hurricane? Tell me. We're a boss with that, man. We're not afraid of hurricane again. Yeah. You can also go to the, GG4. That's the best one. Go to the National Brand Board website. 7.5 each year. Good evening. Great, you spoke a Mandeville and would not bank on this year. I was wondering if this year would be good investment. I wouldn't bank on Mandeville. Mandeville was built up because of the returning residents who went there. Mark, if you never Friday, you just want a nice little house for staying when you come. Because Mandeville is very reasonable now. Can get a big house in Mandeville, very reasonable now. Yeah, because I'm leaving. Um, Hospital is there, schools are there, shopping is there. So if you just want somewhere to live, you don't want any further investment, buy Mandeville. Understand? Buy Mandeville. But if you really want investment, unless you want to do something like nursing home, that'd be good for that. Lots of big houses down there can do that. Um, what else? Assisted living, nursing home, boarding, but we are go board. No, nursing home, assisted living. Because Mandeville will be land, cool climate, have shopping, have hospital. And they're, I think that's one of the ones they're upgrading now. But if you want tourism business, Mandeville not good for that. Right? If you want to go into tourism business, Mandeville not too good for. I can't even think of an attraction. Somebody tell me which attraction is in Mandeville. I know Ray and Nephew is in St. Elizabeth. I know you have the Safari, St. Elizabeth, Manchester. What attractions? Them have any waterfall? Them have any big hotels? What they have? Apart from this university. Can't for the life of me think of something that they do have. Them have bauxite, but that's not tourism. Does NHT give loans to buy fix up houses? Yes, I do, future. Yes, I do, Hurricane Gilbert. What a name, me talk about Hurricane Gilbert, Hurricane Gilbert in front of me. Yes, Hurricane Gilbert. They give loans to buy fix up houses. So suppose the house is 5 million and you must get 7.5. You can also put in an invoice or a bill for the next 2.5 at the time when you're getting the loan. Make sure it's at the time when you're getting the loan. And you use the addition. So the house are 5 million, then get a loan for that. Then you have 2.5 leave, put in a bill for the 2.5. So you have to fix a roof, you have to fix a fence, you have to fix electrical, anything you have to fix. Yes, they'll give it to you. You better blow your phone and future. Oh, that's another thing that I forgot to tell you. Future is a good thing you said. If you have livestock, you want to take them in. So like future, you fold them, you should carry them inside of your house, future. You just have a room with designated for them. Yes, them are going to do all the plays and everything. But you carry them inside, future. Also, if you have trees that are fruit trees and them have fit fruit on them, you pick them off. Pick off all of the aki where open, all of the mango them were fit. Pick them off and carry them inside. Don't make the hurricane blow away your phone. Future no. Next time, carry the fowl, the goat, the cow, the pig. Or you build a good house for them. My dad used to do that. He used to carry them chicken, him fowl them in the house. I him teach me that one day. He never left them out in the fowl, couldn't carry them. Because the rain and the water and fowl not do good in a cold. So Safi, if Draxal continues with his commercial development at current pace, do you think it could become more popular than Ochi? I think so. All it needs is a bank, Fontana, etc. and it's there. Yeah, man. Draxal start roll up yet today. The whole of the front is a commercial. Supermarket coming, that much I know. Somebody tell me that their courts was coming. I don't know how true that is. Um, yeah, if Draxal come with that, I think supermarket is supposed to be coming at Draxal. Mustn't already for roll out yet. But yeah, man, they will come. You will only go out for tourist attractions. And guess what? If you don't like me, I was dragged to Duns River by a client, right? I never ever go in at Duns River. Big old me never go Duns River. There's a Claudia go Duns River. I said, all right, me drive. And I went. I didn't even walk the falls. I went to where the beach was, stayed there, hung out a little bit. Them call me, them say them reach the top, and then me walk up by the steps and go home. If you've been, and the same thing with Sharky, not Sharkies, what name? The one with the shark where you swim with the dolphins. I only went to that because they came around to the office and was selling some packages. And I said, all right, I'm buy one. And one day I took the kids there and went. But we stood around when we not swim and all of that. We're not swimming on shark and a dolphin. But Safi, if you go to one tourist attraction, you've been to all. I drive past most of them almost every day, and I'm not good doing them. I'm not going on no horseback riding and no zip lining and none of those. So you don't go for tourist attraction. There's a place I really every time I pass, I say, Claudia, why don't go in that place? Turtle Rivers Park. Has anybody ever been there? It's in Ocho Rios. Turtle Rivers Park. I don't know what the place look like. I don't know what is over there. I just know that it look like it's a park. I don't know if it is like Emancipation Park in Kingston. I don't know. So Safi says, I can see it happening quickly. It will benefit everyone and lessen traffic up that side. Lessen traffic where? Remember the cruise ships coming into Ochi? You have a whole, you have the big apartment blocks that carry have lots of Airbnb. What you have that them coming to? The cruise ship comes, so those persons going to the beach. Some go to the beach. Where else are they going in Ochi? I guess they're going to the. I don't know where you leave a ship and go buy food. I guess they come off and go to the beach. I don't know what them doing in Ochi though. Just walking up and down. Turtle Rivers Park. I need to go in that place. I don't know what it is. But oh, the man craft on the back road. And it's a town. So if you don't know the town, then I guess you would enjoy walking. I don't enjoy driving through the town. I try to stay on the main road, on the bypass. I don't like driving through the town. It's just too much. But Draxal, if you can get into Draxal, next year some stuff coming, Draxal, you get into Draxal developments. If you want to make money now, you get into Draxal. You get on this side. If you want to make money 10 years down the road, you go up on St. Thomas. You can go in Portland now too. Portland is gonna just rapid. It's gonna happen same like this side. So once one person come in there with a development, it just gonna happen because I've seen properties come up along the main and them gone. So that tells me that persons are buying. I mean, not talk about big property, talk about acreages, big acreages. So I know that the development is coming, right? And I tell you the trick too. If you want to know which development's coming, go to the post office and check the notice board, and you'll see they put up what's coming. So if you have a parish you're interested in, go to the post office because there's some rule law that says it has to be posted. All right. Anybody else have any more questions? Questions finished? Look that way. Look that way. Oh, so the JN mortgage repair. What asked for about it? It's actually in the chat. You're looking for residential land. Oh, I told you to WhatsApp me. I didn't miss anybody, did I? All right, so next week, I'm not so sure we'll have it live. It's Sundays or Christmas Eve. We're not having live on Christmas Eve. Neither are we having live on New Year's Eve. Those are the eves. So that's Sunday coming, no live. And the other Sunday, which is the New Year's Eve, no live. Right? Donovan says, very good info. Thank you, Donovan. All right, so Connie, is a Turtle River Park is only a small park. They occasionally have a flower show there. I've never been. I pass it all the time. I go Courts, I go Fontana. I was like, I must go in there though. I'll see what it is. But Safi, brace yourself. Brace yourself for the roadworks. Roadworks are normal in Jamaica. Jesus, I swear. Then pull up the whole road. So you end up a drive miles on this pothole road. But I don't know. I just vex when them the road work at Jamaica. Because boy, I swear them. I experience it with every road. Barbican Road, Hagley Park Road, Constant Spring Road, even the Portland Lake. Some know them just mash up the place, yeah. But in the execution of the road, we need we need. I wish they would expand this road and still allow us to use a new road. So if you could use the old road, maybe. So if you could, so if you're going widen the lane, maybe add the lane them on the outskirts, but still make me drive on the road that is there now, and then you move me to the new road. I don't know, but I hope that they execute it well. And I don't know how they're gonna execute Prairie. That's right there, side Prairie. Almost every house up on the roadside. Da-da-da. So I don't know. Those of you who use a corridor, Safi is supposed to use a corridor. Right, a Prairie, they saw a bottleneck to them. I don't know how them are gonna expand that. Or maybe they put a flyover bridge, I don't know. But them don't need a flyover bridge. That means that the person's park on the road and cause a traffic blockage right there. All right, so we don't have no more questions. Thank you everybody for a good session. Look out for the courses next year, working hard on them to get them out because I know you need the information. And we are going to be sending out some links to our book club. So those of you who have not yet joined the book club, look out for it as we send, because we're doing a new platform actually for the book club. So we're working on it now. So that we can have more interaction in the book club. So look out for it. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good holiday when it comes. And don't drink and drive. Remember to dance, party. But keep it real, right? So I Beverly, thank you. Yes, I have Zana's even with me, so I'll have a hectic Christmas. Tony feeling it already. She carried them gone for a walk. So we know it's gonna be hectic, but we're looking forward to it. All right. So thank you, everybody, and you have a good Christmas with your family. And take care of everybody around you, including yourself. Don't forget. All right. Bye. I have no clue how to turn this off. Good night, Joy. Merry Christmas. Chris B says bye. TY. Bye. I am searching. Invite guest. Oh, found it. End the stream. All right. Bye, everybody.